Now the ruling coalition in Karnataka in danger of collapsing after the multiple resignations will have to prove its majority on the floor of the House by 1:30 today. The governor wrote to the Chief Minister Kumaraswamy, "Prima facie, you have lost majority," Governor Vajubhai Vala's letter reads. The governor, on a request from a BJP delegation, had urged the speaker to consider a trust vote by the end of the day, that's yesterday itself. But the speaker then adjourned the assembly till today, despite the BJP insisting on a vote yesterday evening after Kumaraswamy had introduced that confidence motion. Now, in protest, the BJP then decided that its lawmakers would spend the night in the assembly. And so we saw all the MLAs in the assembly sleeping there, many of them in their pajamas. All right, these pictures on your screen are of senior BJP leader and former Chief Minister of Karnataka, B.S. Yediyurappa, sleeping in the assembly premises along with other BJP MLAs. In fact, this morning, the MLAs could be seen taking a morning walk as well after their protest sleep in the assembly. We'll just pull up those morning pictures as well. And there you can see the MLAs briskly walking around the assembly grounds there after spending their night in the Vidhan Sauda. Well, NDTV's Maya Sharma was there and she sent us these reports as these MLAs were readying for a night in the assembly. All right, well, in fact, we can go across to Maya now for more. And Maya, we're seeing those visuals of the MLAs taking their morning walk. And today, of course, we don't know whether the coalition government is going to survive Friday or not.
Oh, it's a very, very big day today for Karnataka politics. The BJP MLA is preparing for it with that night in the assembly, making the point that the trust vote, which they were waiting for, should have been held yesterday. They had actually gone and met the governor yesterday afternoon, asking him to speed things up. This after the coalition leaders showed that they were clearly in no hurry for the trust vote. They spoke, the Congress and the JDS leaders spoke in the assembly on many issues, on the whips, on the Supreme Court judgment, on one Congress MLA who had jumped ship and disappeared and gone to Mumbai citing ill health. They spoke about the role of the Supreme Court when it came to what the legislature was all about, but they did not get to the trust vote, and the BJP was getting extremely restless. They asked the governor, please speed things up, and he did in fact send a note across to the speaker saying, please consider having the trust vote today. That didn't work. The speaker adjourned the assembly with Congress MLAs like HK Patil actually saying the governor had no role in interfering with what happened in the state legislature. So later that night, late last night, the governor sent a rather stronger letter to Kumaraswamy saying not just to consider it, but that he requires that Kumaraswamy takes that trust vote, proves his majority by 1:30 p.m. today. But the BJP did go ahead and spend the night in the assembly as a mark of protest. And now, of course, walking around outside, taking a bit of fresh air after that night in the assembly. It's the drama that has gone on in the Karnataka legislature and outside over the past several weeks as the coalition government struggle for survival has really been something else. But we will know, presumably by 1:30, whether the government survives or if the state coalition government decides to defy the governor and not call that vote of confidence, which of course would open up a whole fresh set of legal questions that have already been opened up by the Supreme Court and the governor directing the vote of confidence to be taken by 1:30 today.